From Stockton, California, it's the Scout National Showcase from June 26, 2013. In game number 1, we'll feature the yellow team and the blue team, and we'll go ahead and have a look at how the yellow team lines it up defensively. Alexis Metler in the circle, Nicole Gibson will catch it. Mamola, Pasillas, Pye, and Searcy from first to third on the infield. Miner, Burrows, and Herleman, the outfielders from left to right. Natalie De La Rosa leads it off, followed by Giesick, McClellan, and Whiteside. Allison Cox, Megan Kravick, Jordan Anderson, Madison Mitchell, and Kiara McGinnis to round things off. In the circle, Alexis Metler's been up to 60 miles per hour at scout events. She attacks the strike zone in very subtle movement, but it's very effective with her command. De La Rosa to lead it off for the blue team. First pitch in for strike 1 from Medler. Metler returns to Stockton after an impressive regional showcase on May the 11th, right here at Arnett Stadium. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And as we talked about in the scouting report, expect Metler to pound the strike zone. Really attacks hitters. Will be around the plate all day long. 0-2 pitch. Paints the outside corner, and there's one out here in the top of the first. The yellow team featuring a very capable defensive infield. Searcy with their big arm at third base. Sage Pye, one of the best 2017 prospects nationally. Quinn Giesick fouls the first pitch right back to the screen.
Hey, let's go, Lexi.
Giesick makes her way to the Scout National from the Orange County two-day event back in April at Santiago Canyon College. 0-1 pitch on the way. Ball's ripped down the left field line, but it'll hook foul. Giesick currently in the top 5 of catching prospects in the 2016 class. Metler able to pick the short hop on the throwback from the umpire. 0-2 pitch on the way. This is a drop ball. Nice pickup by Nicole Gibson. To cover some of the rules for the Scout National Showcase, no bunts are allowed. There's no walks. If the player walks, it resets to a 2-1 count. 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Nice pickup by Nicole Gibson again. Catchers are calling all of the pitches. In most situations, this will be the first time a catcher and pitcher have worked together in a game situation. Runners are not able to steal home under any circumstance. Ball skied to right field. Herleman's there. Basket catch for the second out in the top of the first. Stockton will be an interesting event because there's a lot of infielders and pitchers and catchers will have to rotate in the outfield spots. Outside of Bryn Burrows in center field, there's not a lot of pure outfielders in the event. Rosalina McClellan with the single up the middle. And McClellan continues a streak of not making outs at scout events. McClellan hit the ball extremely well back in May here at Arnett Stadium. Had a couple of hits and a couple of at-bats. Totaled up the most home runs in a BP. Caitlin Whiteside will take strike 1 on the outside corner. She steps in. Burrows getting the start in center field out of San Diego. 0-1 pitch on the way. Curveball. Pick off the first. Throw not in time. McClellan able to get the right hand back into the back edge of the bag. McClellan having an outstanding high school season in her freshman year. Ball's lined back up the middle. Burrows with the throw back into second base. Overshoots the cutoff a little bit. Runners stay put. Caitlin Whiteside with a 2-out single. And there are runners at first and second with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Allie Cox will be the hitter. She'll start in the circle for the blue team. She'll take the first pitch just off the edge of the plate for ball one. McClellan, the runner at second. Whiteside, the runner at first base. After consecutive 2-out singles, that ball's fouled off to the right side. It'll reach the stands.
Here we go, Lex. Right here. Hey, keep working up there. You got this, Allie. Hey, here we go, kid. Here we go. Find it. You got it. Hey, swing jack, kid.
1-1 count to Allie Cox here at the top of the first. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. So missed a drop ball down and away. Nicole Gibson behind the plate already having a very good showing. Handling a pitcher that she's never seen before. Very comfortable already framing the pitches. Count will run to 3 balls and a strike. As a reminder, if we do walk, count resets to 2 balls and a strike. We're not here to see players walk. We want to see players hit. We want to see pitchers challenge hitters. Fly ball to center. Burrows takes 2 steps back and she has it. After 1/2 inning of play, blue team able to get 2 hits. And we're still scoreless as we head to the bottom of the first.
Oh, sorry.
Blue team able to get 2 hits in the top of the first. Now Allie Cox will go to work against the yellow team. Allie up to 57 miles per hour in Stockton. Recently added velocity. She was up from 55 in Palmdale, California, and she really attacks the strike zone. Megan Kravitz will catch her. Caitlin Whiteside at first. De La Rose at second. Giesick at short. McClellan at third. McGinnis, Anderson, and Mitchell from left to right in the outfield. Monica Pasillas leads it off for the yellow team, followed by Miner, Burrows, and Page. Searcy Gibson, Momola, Herleman, Metler, and Kennedy Sir from Oregon will round it out for our yellow team. Monica Pasillas to lead it off. 2015 second baseman outfielder. Swings and slaps from the left side of the plate. Very good leadoff prospect. First pitch on the way from Allie Cox. She'll miss outside. Our blue team in somewhat of a predicament today. The scheduled shortstop for the event evens the count at 1 ball and a strike. The scheduled shortstop for the event was not able to attend at the last minute, so you'll see players like Quinn Giesick, Jordan Anderson filling in at shortstop, even though they're not traditional shortstops. Bouncing ball to second. De La Rose is there. And there's 1 out here in the bottom of the first. And expect Allie Cox to do that all day long. Work the ball down in the zone. Use the height, use the leverage to pound the ball down in the zone. Bianca Miner, the hitter. She had the start in left field for the yellow team. 0-1 pitch grounded back to Cox in the circle. 3 steps out. She's got it. And there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Allie Cox making quick work of the first 2 hitters. And now she stares at a 3-4-5 combination that got Division I hitters written all over it with Bryn Burrows, Sage Pye, and Kayla Searcy. And it doesn't let up after that with Nicole Gibson to follow Searcy. First pitch to Burrows, high and inside. Burrows, an exceptional hitting prospect out of San Diego. Hits the ball the other way. Hits with power to all fields. Shows the discipline to take the Allie Cox changeup in a 1-0 count. Cox and Burrows saw each other in Palmdale back in December of 2012. So Cox being a little more careful with Burrows. Two and 1 pitch on the way. This is inside the Burrows again. Count runs to 3 balls and a strike. With Burrows being such an accomplished hitter the other way, inside's not a bad place to throw her. That ball's driven to center field. It's deep. It's off the middle of the wall. Anderson has it. Back into second base. Nice throw, but not in time. And Burrows is in with a 2-out double for the yellow team. Jordan Anderson out of Minnesota able to get that ball back into second base with a really nice relay throw after she picks it off the wall cleanly. Sage Pye, the hitter, 2017 shortstop. She'll catch later on today, too. First pitch on the way. Grounded through the left side. Kiara McGinnis scoops the ball up. Burrows rounds third. 1 hop to the plate. Nicole Gibson applies the tag, and she's out. And after 1 complete, the Kiara McGinnis assist from left field leaves the game tied at 0 apiece. Alexis Mettler back on for her second inning of work here in the Scout National Showcase.
Here we go, 7. Are you Lexi?
Megan Kravick will step in for the blue team. Kravick, an outstanding throwing prospect behind the plate. She'll take the first pitch up and away for ball 1.
There you go, you got it right here. Here goes 7.
1-0 pitch on the way. Kravick will take that for strike 1 on the inside edge of the plate.
There you go, 7. You got it right here. Right here. Right here, Lex. Let's go.
Foul out of plate to the right side. That'll reach the seats. You get a really good look of Arnaz Stadium. One of the nicest non-collegiate, non-high school fields that we've been at across the United States.
Come on, baby, got this. Let's go, 7. Start something,
1-2 pitch. Ground ball to short. Sage Pye takes it on 2 hops. Throws a strike to Hurleman at first. And there's 1 out here in the top of the second.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, here we go, here we go. We got 1. Hey, keep it going right here, 7. Here we go, Lex.
Jordan Anderson will be the hitter. Anderson out of Minnesota.
Here you go, Jordan. Are you 4? Here you go, 7.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Anderson's teammates Peyton Williams, Kendra Swanson, and Jocelyn Metz Had very good showings in the Scout National Showcase in Chicago. There's the Mettler changeup for strike 2. Anderson electing to attend a little bit of a hotter showcase here in Stockton, California. Temperatures in the high 80s at game time. 2-strike pitch is lifted to center. Monica Pasillas is there for the second out. And something that you'll notice from our outfielders today is that they've been encouraged because of the format not to hit cutoff men. Or cutoff women, as it may be. The reason we do this is that we're here to see arm strength. We're here to see what they can do. And so there's some parts of a natural game that you won't see in these situations. Madison Mitchell, the hitter, with 2 outs here in the top of the second. She'll be up a ball and no strikes to Mettler. So by taking the short game out of the equation and allowing outfielders to throw, we learn a lot more about players that way. Even though sometimes it might not be traditional ways of playing ball or certain plays that they would normally make, that we encourage players to take extra bases when running, throw behind runners. Catchers should be picking off nonstop. We're here to showcase what they can do. And we try to do our best to provide an environment where they can do that. A hitter obviously doesn't show us anything if they're allowed to walk 3 or 4 times. Mettler seems to have her best command and movement on the screwball down and inside. As we talked about earlier, it's not a real big bending pitch. This starts it in a tough spot. Full count. Ball's through the right side. Miner on a dive, gets back to her feet, but not in time. Can't even get the throw off. Excellent diving catch by Bianca Miner. Just couldn't get a handle back on the ball, so Madison Mitchell's aboard with 2 outs.
Yeah, that's 2.
With the single. Kiara McGinnis to hit her. Ground ball back to the circle. Mettler on the first base, in time to Hurleman. And the side is retired. 1 hit for the blue team on the Madison Mitchell single. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Still scoreless. Kayla Searcy to lead it off for the yellow team here in the bottom of the second inning. Allie Cox will be back on for her second inning of work after pitching a scoreless bottom half of the first inning. Kayla Searcy makes her way to Stockton, California, out of the Orange County Regional. First pitch on the way. Ball's popped up to right field. And Madison Mitchell able to secure the ball in right field. As we talked about earlier, not a lot of pure outfielders in this event. In this game alone, Jordan Anderson and Bryn Burrows the only pure outfielders. But you'll be able to see pitchers and position players run around in the outfield a little bit. As Madison Mitchell makes a nice catch. Nicole Gibson, the hitter. First pitch swinging, drives that ball down the left field line. She'll round first and head back with a 1-out single. Gibson jumps all over the first pitch that she sees from Allie Cox. Runners are encouraged to steal bases as much as they'd like. Taylor Momola, the hitter. Corner infielder. She'll take the first pitch in the dirt. And with the group of catchers that we have in Stockton today, with Kravick, Giesick, Nicole Gibson, Hannah Russell from the red team, a very outstanding group of throwing catchers behind the plate. And on cue, Nicole Gibson will swipe second base. Looked like De La Rosa and Giesick just not real sure who should be there. Giesick not a shortstop. But the more that you see Quinn Giesick on the field anywhere you put her, the more you realize that her IQ as a softball player is just through the roof.
Hey, let's go, Taylor. Hey, there she is. Here we go.
Here we go, blue team.
Of the hundreds of kids we see every year, Quinn Giesick, by a pretty decent margin, the best natural-born leader that we've seen. I don't think I've ever seen a kid that's gathered a group of strangers, and as an underclassman too, as a 2016, been able to gather a group of strangers and upperclassmen and really get them pulling in the same direction. That ball will get through the 5-6 hole. McGinnis with a throw to the plate. Kravik with a tag on Gibson. And Kiara McGinnis has her second outfield assist in 2 innings. Mamola will advance to second base. That'll be a single, and she'll take second base on the throw from McGinnis. But that's exactly why we encourage runners to take extra bases, so that we can see things like that. One of the question marks about McGinnis heading into this event was the arm strength. And raw arm strength's one thing, but to be able to do it in a game situation, that's what the arm's used for. So a player that throws 70 miles per hour, if they don't have accuracy and they don't have good instincts or carry on their ball, and it doesn't help them. Ground ball back to the circle. Allie Cox has it on the McClellan. And McGinnis able to shut down the yellow team again, and we're scoreless after 2 complete.
Hey, one of y'all grab that ball. Yeah.
We head to the top of the 3rd from Stockton, California. Kennedy Sir will be the pitcher out of Oregon, 55 miles per hour, commands the ball down in the zone, and her best break is on her drop ball. Nicole Gibson back behind the plate. De La Rosa to lead it off for the blue team. They're in the top of the 3rd. She struck out in her first at bat against Alexis Metler to start the game. Mamola, Pasillas, Pye, and Searcy, the infielders, from 1st to 3rd.
We need 6 years there. I was trying to do that.
First pitch from Sir. Drop ball over for strike 1. Quinn Giesick on deck for the blue team. And Sir able to paint the drop ball on the outside corner again. She's up no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the ball down in the zone. De La Rosa will take off to third base back to the dugout, and that'll be strike 3. A little confusion on the yellow team, but after things are sorted out, there's 1 out. Quinn Giesick, the hitter. She flew out to right field in her first at bat. She'll take the first pitch high and outside. Giesick, a very patient hitter. Giesick starting to make her round at some different Division I schools. Should be a very highly sought after prospect. Fares very well in the Scout Softball National Player Rankings within her class. Within the top 150 right now. Good signs for a young catcher. 2-0 pitch is ripped down the line, foul. I actually had the pleasure of spending a little bit of time early in Orange County with Giesick. She showed up early to the Sunday session. We hit a little bit. And Giesick was really like a sponge in the batting cage, soaking up all the new information. Really applied it immediately, too, which was very impressive. Momola and Searcy even with the bags at the corners.
Nice cut. It's all right, baby. You almost got it. You got it.
As Giesick hammers that ball foul down the left field line off the John Deere tractor.
I got it.
Hey, here we go, 9 right here.
I'm just getting good at this.
Here we go, 3 battle for it.
Fly ball to short. Sage Pie back pedals. Hits off the heel of her glove and she drops that one. And that'll go as an error. And Giesick's aboard with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. With the very dangerous McClellan at the plate. We have still yet to see Rosalina making out at a scout showcase. First pitch is lifted out of play to the right side. It'll reach the top row of the seats. Parents will try to remain in the shade and gather that foul ball back in. McClellan singled in her first at bat, right back up the middle. Gets that ball off the end of the bat. No balls and 2 strikes. Ball's lifted into shallow left field. It's in front of Mettler. Good base running by Quinn Giesick to go about halfway and read that ball. Showing off her instincts on the base pass. And somewhere there's an extremely hard hit ball that McClellan had taken away for a base hit that just evened itself out for her. Wide side the hitter, she singled in her first at bat with 2 outs in the top of the 1st. She'll take the first pitch outside from Sir. Kennedy beginning to elevate the ball just a little bit. That will not play to her strength. Ground ball to short. Pie to Searcy. Back across to Momola for the double play. After 2.5. 4 hits apiece, but we're still scoreless. Madison Mitchell on the pitch, the bottom half of the 3rd inning for the blue team. Mitchell up to 56 miles per hour. Will need to keep the ball down and must locate the off speed. Quinn Giesick will go behind the plate for her first inning of work. Jordan Anderson will take her spot at shortstop. Alexis Mettler will lead things off for the yellow team. Megan Kravitz goes to 3rd base. Kiara McGinnis at 2nd, Caitlin Whiteside at 1st. And the first pitch from Mitchell on the way. Not much you can do with that pitch if you're Mettler at the plate. Nice spot from Mitchell. Mettler then Sir, then back to the top of the lineup for the yellow team. Swing and a miss. Nice job of keeping the ball down there by Madison Mitchell. 0-2 pitch on the way. Ball skied out to right field. McClellan takes it after 2 steps. There's one out here in the bottom of the third. McClellan, normally a first baseman, showing off some versatility. Kennedy Sir, the hitter. He'll take the first pitch on the inside edge for strike 1. Madison Mitchell can simply just make a living on that pitch. Nice block by Giesick at the plate. One pitch fouled out of play. Looked like Mitchell tried to elevate the curveball there a little bit. One and 2 the count. Ground ball back to Mitchell. She'll leave the circle on the wide side in time. And there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Is Mitchell able to get 2 quick outs? And now the yellow team is back to the top of the order with Monica Pasillas. Pasillas grounded out in her first at bat of the day. There's really not a big reason to go away from the screwball right now because the spot that Mitchell's hitting with that pitch, there's really nothing a hitter can do with it. They work to a slapper's advantage to throw that pitch, but when you're commanding it that well, you also have the command to move it off the plate at will or change speeds a little bit if you need to. Definitely not going to be an easy pitch for Pasillas to bounce. Two and 2 to Pasillas. Pitch on the way. Misses with the changeup. Payoff pitch on the way from Mitchell. Just misses outside, and that will reset the count back to 2 balls and a strike. Umpire gave that one a very hard look. He may have just told Pasillas that he missed one there. 2-1 pitch. Giesick able to scoop that ball up in the right-handed batter's box. Catchers do have range as well. Now it's a 3-1 count to Pasillas. Ground ball to short. Jordan Anderson from behind the baseline, not in time to first base. Looks like Anderson, the outfielder, just had Pasillas played a little bit too deep there. Once you catch the slap behind the baseline, that it's almost impossible to throw anybody out. Bianca Miner, the hitter. Pasillas, the runner at first. Giesick behind the plate, anxiously anticipating. Pasillas trying to steal a base here, possibly. Pasillas takes off on the pitch, but she'll have to come back as that ball's in the bullpen down the right field line. 1-1 the count to Minor. Pasillas the runner at first. Fouled off to the left side. Minor grounded out to Allie Cox in the circle in her first at bat. 1-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball back to the circle. Mitchell takes it. And she's got her by a step. After 3 complete, yellow team has one more hit. The bottom of the third, but still scoreless.
Here we go.
Kennedy served back on for her second inning of work here in the top of the fourth. Sage Pye steps in to handle the catching duty. Allie Cox will lead things off for the blue team here in the top of the fourth. She flew out to center field to end the first inning. Kennedy served with the drop ball in the outside corner. Nice frame by Sage Pye behind the plate. This is our first overall look at Sage Pye behind the plate. We've only seen her at short thus far.
There you go, Allie. Base hit right here. Nice.
Sir up, no balls and 2 strikes.
Here we go, 9.
0-2 pitch on the way. Fouled off to the screen.
You got it. There you go, Allie. Base hit right here. Here we go, 9. Let's go right here. There you go, battle, check hit. Hey, win it right here. Find it, you got it.
0-2 pitch on the way again. Just misses with the drop ball. Nice spot.
You got it. Here we go. Let's go, 9 right here.
Taylor Mamola, the next group of infielders to step out in the grass. Swing and a miss on the changeup. Sage Pye back on the first base to Hurleman. And Cox is retired to start off the 4th inning. Megan Kravick, the hitter. She grounded out to shortstop at her first at bat.
Hey, way to work. Hey, nice shot back there, Sage. Hey, yes, Sage. Here we go now. Hey, go, base hit right here. Woo!
Sir just misses the drop ball again on the outside corner.
Come on, 9. Here we go.
Sir and Pye doing the smart thing, seeing how far the umpire will let that outside corner stretch.
What's up?
And the combination that Kennedy Sir's throwing right now involves a screwball that's a little bit off speed from her drop or her drop curve. It's allowing hitters to really turn on it. And so they think slow their bat down, which when she goes back to the drop ball, it's ground balls. One hop to Pasillas on the first in time. And there's 2 outs. Anytime that we see a pitcher who has the capability to really affect the hitter's bat speed and to slow their bat down, that's something that we always like to note and to factor into our evaluations. Jordan Anderson steps in. Anderson popped out to center field in her first at bat. She'll take the first pitch low and outside for ball 1. Kennedy Sir doing a nice job of making sure the drop doesn't back up over the plate at all. Ground ball back to the circle. Sir's got it. And 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the 4th. We're still scoreless as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Yellow team coming to bat. After pitching a scoreless bottom of the third, Madison Mitchell will be on for her second inning of work. She'll face the 3, 4, and 5 hitters in Burrows, Pye, and Searcy. 3 very talented power hitters. Burrows doubled off the center field fence her first at bat. A 210-foot double off the tall fence in Arnaz Stadium. Mitchell bounces that ball in. Quinn Giesick behind the plate again. Mitchell goes back to the screwball. Mitchell's been very effective with that pitch so far today. She may be less encouraged to throw it to the 3 hitter she's about to face, though. Giesick sets up outside. Burrows up, 2 balls and a strike. Mitchell able to even things up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And again, that pitch from Mitchell, there's just really nothing a hitter's going to be able to do at that pitch. If she keeps it that high in that spot and she's going to get that call, you almost have to live there. This is the curveball up and away. Payoff pitch. Burrows will come back after the walk. We'll reset to 2 balls and a strike. And not a bad pitch from Mitchell at all there. 2-1 pitch on the way. Nice block again by Giesick. And something that we observed from Giesick behind the plate for 2 days in Orange County was she simply doesn't take a pitch off at any point. She grinds it out behind the plate. 3-1 pitch is driven up the middle for a base hit. And Burrows is halfway to a cycle after a double in the first. Now a single here in the bottom of the 4th. Last time Burrows was aboard, she stole a base. Sage Pye singled in her first at bat. Giesick again stopping anything that could potentially move that runner 60 feet closer to being in scoring position. 1-0 pitch on the way. Well, McClellan will let it go foul and touch it. And sometimes with a power hitter at the plate, you kind of have to pick your poison sometimes. Sometimes it's worth taking the out and letting the runner move up to second base. Burrows the runner at first. She singled. Swing and a miss. Burrows able to advance to second base. It's the second time a blue catcher's made an excellent throw and nobody was home. Burrows with her second stolen base. Working on a 2-for-2 day at the plate with 2 stolen bases. A couple of catches out in the outfield so far. 1-2 pitch to Pye. It's high. That'll run a count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pye ripped a hard single through the 5-6, holding her first at bat. Two-two pitch. And that ball's crushed to right center field. It's deep. Off the top of the railing, and it bounces over for a 2-run home run for Sage Pye. The first time we made our way out to Stockton, California, John Furman, who runs Arnaz Stadium, told me that Sage Pye was a major D1 kid, and he couldn't wait to show me what this kid could do, and there you see it right there. And check out the firmness in the front leg of Sage Pie right there. You just don't see a lot of kids that young learn to hit against her front side like that. That's a really impressive shot on a ball that's away for a 2017 kid to hit that ball over the 210-foot fence that also sits about 12 foot high. And it won't get any easier for Madison Mitchell as Kayla Searcy steps in. Another power hitter. Searcy up 2 balls and no strikes. She popped up the right fielder first at bat. Quinn Giesick behind the plate, showing off the mobility that made us feel confident that she could play some shortstop today. Very complete player behind the plate. Searcy up 3 balls and no strikes. 3-0 pitch on the way. It's in for strike 1. And for Mitchell, even more of a reason after the Sage Pie home run to keep pounding the ball inside to make somebody beat you on your best pitch right now. Ball's popped up on the infield. Again, this goes back to the line. She's got it. And there's 1 out. Kiara McGinnis has been everywhere today so far. She ended the first 2 innings. Or I shouldn't say ended the first 2 innings, but had outfield assist in the first and the second inning at the plate. Nicole Gibson, the hitter. Gibson to rip the first pitch that she saw in the bottom of the second into left field for a single. She's up a ball and no strikes to Madison Mitchell. Gibson up 2-0.
The one that went right there, I feel like I should have gone for it. The one that went right here, I should have gone for it.
Fouled off of her foot.
I was afraid if I jumped for it, I was going to push the camera.
Megan Kravick at third.
If you get a snap, you just glance at that camera and make sure it's how you like it.
2-1 pitch on the way. It's in there. Mitchell able to even the count back up at 2-2. Mitchell doing a nice job of pitching after the home run. A lot of times with young pitchers, we'll see the tendency after a big hit to really pitch around batters a little bit. 2-2 pitch on the way. This is high and outside. Now to run the count full to Nicole Gibson. Payoff pitch. And she'll walk her. Now to reset the count back to 2 balls and a strike to Gibson, who singled in her first at bat. Giesick and Mitchell will try to get on the same page about signs here. Always important to understand what a pitcher feels comfortable throwing and really working through a couple of different scenarios beforehand. That's why a lot of times we see the pitchers and catchers be in a little bit better sync the second inning of games, because they've had a chance to sit in the dugout and talk through the signs in different situations and really figure out what's working, etc. All right, 2-1 the count to Gibson. She'll miss low and inside. That'll run the count to 3 balls and a strike. That'll reset us back to a 2-ball and 1-strike count as Mitchell misses with the rise ball up in the zone. Nice block by Giesick, but that runs the count back to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Misses high, and that will result in another 2-1 count. Definitely not an easy task for the batter in this situation, too, to focus through a couple of different walks and count resets. Ball's fouled off down the right field line. Whiteside with the dive, can't come up with it. As another group of infielders rotate to the outfield. Sometimes it's just nice to see an infielder in the outfield to get an idea of raw running speed in a defensive situation. We can run them all day from home to first base, but to see how a player actually responds to running in a game situation or after a ball, or how long it takes them to get to full speed, is something that is definitely of interest from a scouting perspective at all times. And Mitchell able to get the strikeout of Gibson with the screwball. And there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Taylor Momola will be the hitter. She singled in her first at bat. Bouncing ball to short. Jordan Anderson's got it. Overthrow off the railing in front of first base. Giesick and Whiteside there to back up McClellan. And Momola will reach on the 2-out error by the shortstop. Herleman will be the hitter. She grounded out to the pitcher in her first at bat to end the 2nd inning. Ball gets away from Giesick. Momola will round second. She'll head to third. Throw not in time. Good base running by Taylor Momola. Take the extra base. Two 2-0 pitch. Fouled off to the left side. Mitchell misses up and away. Count runs. The 2 balls and a strike now after the reset on the walk. Ground ball to second. Diving catch by McGinnis on the McClellan at first. And McGinnis does it again. Who else would you have a ball hit to end an inning? After 4 complete, yellow 2, blue nothing. Kayla Searcy on the pitch for the yellow team here in the top of the 5th. Searcy up to 61 miles per hour in Stockton. Good lateral break. Sharp drop ball.
Hey, blue too.
Good fielding pitcher.
Did you throw both of them out from left field and you're out there?
Yeah.
You got them both?
With overhand arm strength in the high 60s. Searcy definitely able to field her position well and defend the short game. Especially as a third baseman as well. You're not really gaining any advantage on bunting a ball out in front of the plate against Searcy. She's used to it. Madison Mitchell will lead it off for the blue team here in the top of the 5th. Mitchell singled in her first at bat. in the second inning. She'll step in to face Searcy for the first time.
Let's go, Diane. You got this, man.
Searcy misses the drop on the first pitch. Not a bad spot.
Let's go, Nine. You got this, kid.
1-0 pitches on the inside edge for strike one.
Got a 9.
1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss.
Go, Maddie. You got this, babe. Starts off now.
Change up, got her swinging. Nice sequence of pitches there from Kayla Searcy. Showing a really good assortment of going with the drop or drop curve and being able to get the screwball over for a strike and setting that up for the changeup. McGinnis to hit her. She grounded out to the pitcher in her first at bat. That was in the top of the second. She'll take the first pitch on the outside edge for strike one. Searcy able to get the call that time. Sage Pye handles the catching duties again. No balls and 2 strikes. Searcy comes in throwing a lot of strikes. Best velocity we've seen today too. Change up got her swinging. Searcy able to get her second consecutive strikeout with the changeup. And back to the top of the lineup for the blue team in this game. De La Rosa the hitter. She's 0 for 2, struck out twice. First pitch on the way. That ball's grounded to second base. Nicole Gibson's got it. And 3 up, 3 down for Kayla Searcy here in the top of the 5th. Caitlin Whiteside, the new pitcher for the blue team here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Whiteside up to 58 miles per hour. Very much a vertical plane pitcher. Really challenges hitters. Whiteside's not going to pitch around anybody or be too careful. She's going to go right at hitters. As we see here, 1 pitch, ground ball to second. On time to first base. De La Rosa able to knock that ball down and still make a play. You know that one feels good after making a diving stop earlier in the game and not being able to come up with the ball. Taking that hard shot. Kennedy Sir, the hitter. Swing and a miss. Whiteside very efficient in the circle, ground ball pitcher. Sir grounded out to the pitcher in the first at bat. Pops that ball directly behind the plate, and it's 0-2.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Here we go, Kennedy.
0-2 pitch on the way. Just misses inside.
Here we go, Kennedy. Hey, you're good right here. That's okay. You right here, 9.
1-2 pitch on the way from Whiteside. Fouled off again by Sir.
Let's go, 12. You got it.
Kennedy Sir, the only player from Oregon at this event. Whiteside's got a sign she likes. She'll miss inside. Megan Kravick back behind the plate to catch Whiteside. Madison Mitchell slides over to third base. 2-2 pitch. Ball's lifted into shallow right field. De La Rosa goes back but can't come up with it. And serves aboard with the one-out single here at the bottom of the fifth. Able to drop that ball in between Allison Cox and Natalie De La Rosa. Monica Cias, who's 1 for 2. She'll pop that ball into shallow center field. McGinnis has it back into second base. And there's 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. Now the real challenge for Whiteside is she's running into 2 hitters in Burrows and Pye who haven't made an out today yet. Burrows is 2 for 2 with a double and a single. Scored a run, stolen 2 bases. Sage Pye sits on deck with a home run and a single and 2 RBIs. Check swing. With 2 outs, Kravick may want to let that ball roll a little bit farther and see what happens as Burrows stayed at the plate. Whiteside coming right at Burrows here. Giesick back at shortstop after 2 solid innings behind the plate. Change up. Sir thought about going, but goes back to first base. Two and 2 pitch. Pick off the first, not in time. Sir back in underneath the tag from McClellan. Payoff pitch on the way. This is inside, and that'll reset our count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Burrows backs out as Kravick has some issues with the left shin guard.
Here we go, Brad.
2-1 count, bottom of the fifth, 2 outs, runner at first. That'll even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Burrows showing really good discipline not to really chase a pitcher's pitch with 1 strike or no strikes. Showing really good discipline at the plate as we've come to expect. Two and 2 count. Change up, drilled up the middle. And Burrows is 3 for 3 on the afternoon. Bianca Minor will be the hitter, not Sage Pye. She'll ground that ball back to the circle. Whiteside's got it. And there are 3 down here. And that'll end the 5th inning. Kayla Searcy back on here in the top of the 6th inning for the yellow team. Searcy struck out the first 2 hitters she saw in the top of the 5th. Got a ground out to second base to end the inning. Giesick, McClellan, and Whiteside the hitters. Allie Cox will hit if anyone reaches. Yellow team still on top 2-0 on the Sage Pie 2-run home run. Back in the 4th inning. First pitch to Giesick. Slice down the right field line. It's foul.
You got Quinn. Driver, you got it. Here you go, Quinn, right here, babe. Oh, you Quinn. You got Quinn. 308. You got 3. Oh, you Quinn. You got 3. You got right here.
0-1 pitch on the way. Tough pitch to lay off of, but Giesick's a disciplined hitter.
You got a Quinn. You got Quinn. Oh, you got Quinn. Here you go,
1-1 the count. Ground ball through the left side, past the diving Sage Pie. Giesick aboard with her first hit of the afternoon. She's been on base earlier on an error to the shortstop on a pop-up. McClellan the hitter. 2 singles on the afternoon. First pitch from Searcy. It's in the dirt. Nice backhand grab by Nicole Gibson, who's back behind the plate as Sage Pie goes back to short.
You got it. Here we go. You got one. You got right here. You got 11. You got it.
Giesick the runner at first with nobody out. Throw back to Momola at first base, not in time. Pulls her off the bag a little bit.
Here you go, one. It's all you. Here we go, 6. Hurry, bud. There you go. Oh, you love it.
1-1 pitch. This is down and inside. Pick off the first again.
Got 11. Here you go, 1. Oh, you right here? Let's go, 6. Hold up. Here you go, 6.
Look at angry boy. He's so it up the ground.
Ground ball to third. Hurleman's got it on the first in time. Giesick will advance to second base. And that is the first out that I have ever seen Rosalina McClellan make at the plate. We've made history. We've just come to expect her to get a hit every time she's at the plate. Caitlin Whiteside will be the hitter. 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a single in the first inning. And we walk away from Stockton really impressed with Kayla Searcy on adding the velocity.
You know what? I give up.
Change up. Foul out of play to the right side. Momola catches that one in the first base's coaching box.
You got it, 1, 2.
Two-strike pitch on the way again. Ball's in the dirt. Giesick will make it to third base without a throw. She'll round it. Take 3 steps and come right back to the bag. Giesick immediately reading that ball in the dirt and advancing to third base.
Nice pitch, kid. Not a baby.
Got that 1, 2.
Going to like this. Here we go,
It is like a mini pool.
We got time. We got right here.
Like a mister.
2-2 the count to Whiteside. Pitch on the way. Ground ball to second. Miner's got it on the first, but Giesick will score. And the blue team's on the board here in the top of the 6th. Blue team able to manufacture the run after the leadoff single by Giesick. McClellan advances her to second. After her ground out to third base, Giesick takes off on a wild pitch. The third and scores on the Caitlin Whiteside RBI. Now there's 2 outs for Allie Cox. First pitch swinging up the middle. Sage Pye's got it on the first, plenty of time. Blue team able to get a run back here as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Caitlin Whiteside on for her second inning of work. She pitched a scoreless bottom of the 5th. In the 5th inning, Bryn Burrows and Bianca Miner switch spots in the lineup.
She got them both.
Number 1 did?
No, blue 2.
So Bianca Miner actually hit behind Burrows, bottom of the 5th.
2 good throws and then that
So Sage Pye will lead things off here at the bottom of the 6th inning for the yellow team. Sage Pye ripped a single through the left side in her first at bat in the 1st inning. Hit a 2-run home run at the bottom of the 4th. Now she's trying to keep pace with Bryn Burrows, who's 3 for 3 on the afternoon. First pitch on the way from Whiteside. Ball's lifted into right center field. Pye will retreat back to first base with her second single of the afternoon. And the yellow team a combined 6 for 6 out of the 3 and 4 spot in the batting order. Kayla Searcy will step in. She's flown out to right field, popped out to second base in her last at bat. Megan Kravick will block the Caitlin Whiteside drop ball on the outside corner. Ball's hammered into left field. It's over the head of Cox and left. She'll chase that ball to the wall. Sage Pye will round third base. The throw is not in time. Megan Kravitz has it. Back to second base, and she catches Searcy rounding second base after the double. And that is a non-traditional way to capture the first out of an inning. Searcy with the RBI double that scores Sage Pye. Megan Gibson will be the hitter. I'm sorry, Nicole Gibson. Takes the changeup outside for ball 1. And we actually had a radar gun recording the outbound speed of the ball that Kayla Searcy hit. It came off the bat at 68 miles per hour. Ball's lifted into left field. It's a base hit. It's in the gap. Gibson will round first base. She'll head into second base without a throw. And Gibson now 2 for 3 on the afternoon with a double and a single. The 3, 4, 5, and 6 hitters in the yellow team now account for 9 hits for the yellow team. Gibson ahead of the tag from Jordan Anderson. Couldn't hang on to it. And after the yellow team adds a quick run here in the bottom half of the 6th, Gibson's now 60 feet away. Pops that ball. It's out of play. Mola's 1 for 2. Single in her first at bat, reached on an error her last at bat. Ground ball to third. Jordan Anderson on 1 hop. Back to Kravick at the plate. The tag is down. It's in time after Gibson and Kravick get tangled up just a little bit. Momola at first base after the fielder's choice. Nice pickup by Jordan Anderson at third base. Making the natural play as that ball brought her back towards home plate. Casey Hurleman, the hitter, 0 for 2 on the afternoon. First pitch on the way. In the dirt. Nice block by Kravick. Go to first, not in time. And Momola actually hurt on this play. Kayla Searcy will go back out to run for the yellow team in this situation. Kravick fakes the throw. 2-1 pitch. Changeup misses down early. Pickoff back to first. Searcy in ahead of the throw from Kravick. Nice throw. Nice tag by McClellan. That runs the count to 3 balls and a strike to Hurleman. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball to short. Quinn Giesick's got it. Pulls McClellan off the bag, but she's able to put the tag down. Giesick looking like a natural-born shortstop now out there. Blue team coming up for the final at-bat of the afternoon. Bianca Miner will come on to try to close things out for the yellow team here from game number 1 in Stockton, California. Miner up to 55 miles per hour. Good east-west break. Commands the ball inside and outside. We saw Miner here in Stockton on May the 11th. Bullpen session was very outstanding. Threw the ball really well in games, too. Pye and Pasillas up the middle. Hurleman and Searcy at the corners. Nicole Gibson, the catcher. Megan Kravick will lead it off. She's grounded out to shortstop twice. She's 0 for 2. She'll take the first pitch up high for ball 1.
Here we go, Bianca.
That ball's popped out to center field. Alexis Metler has it. And there's 1 out here in the top of the 1st. Jordan Anderson will step in from Minnesota. Anderson's flown out to center field. Hammers that ball foul down the left field line. She flew out to center field, grounded out to the pitcher her last time. Anderson made a nice play at third base to ground ball to short. Sage Pye on 1 hop. Pulls Hurleman off the bag, tag in time. And there's 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Two down for our yellow team, looking to close things out here in game number 1.
Yep, y'all shake hands after this. Yep, this will be it for game.
Our blue and red team will play next. And then the red and yellow team will finish things off in the afternoon. 3 games on schedule today. Just got a piece of that one. And thankfully that ball did not get a piece of Nicole Gibson behind the plate. That's usually one of the scarier plays for a catcher. The foul tip that just moves off course about 3 or 4 inches. Madison Mitchell 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Singled in her first at bat. Struck out last time. She grounds that ball through the right side. Past the diving Pasillas. And Mitchell's aboard with a 2-out base hit in the top of the 7th. Blue team still has an out to work with. Kiara McGinnis to hit her. 0 for 2 at the strikeout. Pick off by Gibson, not in time. Hurlman about 2 steps in front of the bag, not able to get back.
You got it, 2. Line drive, you got it.
Ground ball to first. Hurlman's got it. She steps on the bag, and that'll end things in game number 1. Yellow team finishes off with 3 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. Blue team 1 run on 8 hits and 1 error. Our red and blue teams will play next from the Scout National Showcase in Stockton, California. This is Mark Mulvaney thanking you for watching, and make sure you watch the other 2 games from this National Showcase and the other Scout National Showcase events at scoutsoftball.com.